I left the city, I've been browsing. Treading water that they drowning. My head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back again with another video. And guys, today is Riverdale Day. Today was episode 13. And today was a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed today's episode. We started off with a little bit more of some more flashbacks with Archie. He's like, he's still having, trauma from what he went through in the war. Along with, his friends.
Eric
Jackson, which for a second I thought he went somewhere else. We haven't seen him in a couple of episodes, so I was very shocked to still see him there. But, he's really going through some things. Like, he was, I don't even know, it wasn't really, like, sleepwalking in a sense, but, like, he felt like he was still in the war, and he ended up, like, stalking Archie with the gun, and, he busted open the window, and he tried to saying, like, oh, there was he was about to snipe somebody.
He was trying to shoot Archie's uncle also. Yeah,
that too. Like, so he was definitely, he's going through it, if not, like, he's going through it worse than Archie, because Archie's, like, trying to, like, push through it, and trying to be like, oh, I've had, some nightmares, but, like, oh, I haven't had them in a while. But, yeah, he's lying to his, his uncle. So it was... I'm wondering to see where more of that's going to go, because it looks like he's really going through some, some trauma. So it's going to be interesting to see how the writers tell that and how it will get resolved. I don't know. But he did at the end, I think at the end of this get Corporal Jackson some help, but also he said he needs some help too at the end of this episode.
Because he saw Bingo.
Yeah, Bingo, which we thought was a dog, but it looks like it was a person. It looked like it was a person. I thought it was a dog. They made it sound like it was a dog, unless like he's seeing something else. I don't know. But yeah, that was weird. I don't know if people can understand that a little bit, because we thought it was a dog. But yeah, when he said, oh, whatever, it was a person, it looked like. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like we're going to see more of that, and him seeing things, and see where that goes. But also with, Veronica and Reggie working together, trying to, do, like, stock market stuff, I think. But, like, in her jewelry store,
She also got Barry from the
Sodell Project, yeah. She's trying to take Hiram's...
his people that are working for the Sodell Project. And he called Hiram and said, I heard from a source that your...
Sodell Project's fake. It's not happening. And they pretty much took everybody from his Sodell Project, that the people that have been donating money for that, thinking they were going to make money back. He's scamming them, he's using all their money to get to the Palladium, which we're not sure if it exists.
Yeah, because Veronica said... like, other blueprints are, like, how much money is he putting into this and stuff like that, and then she said that she gave him more money to work for her or whatever, and back up Hiram, he banned out of the Cinder Project with Hiram to work for Veronica and Reggie.
Well, the thing that I don't, like, it makes sense because she's trying to pay off, was his name Chadwick's, like, debt for all the people, like, he scammed over or whatever, or he couldn't owe them money back. But it's like, at the end of the day, that's not your problem. I mean, he's kind of like saying, I forget what he said, like, oh, I'm gonna, like, oh, it's your problem because it's my problem. Dude, I don't know. In a way, I think that's crappy writing, because it's like, again, like, she's not involved.
You did force.
And unless, I think didn't he write something in her name or something? I forget what he did, because that's such
he forced her signature.
That character is so out, and I'm wondering if we're ever going to see him again. I feel like it kind of, like, it's been a couple of episodes where I feel like I forgot about him almost, because he hasn't, like, shown his face. I don't know. In a way, it's kind of like, it's not your problem, but it's like the writers are making it sound like she's, like, stuck in it and she needs to pay this debt off for him. But it's like, in reality, she kind of doesn't, and it's kind of like, okay. I don't really like that side of, oh, she's trying to make money to get rid of Chadwick's, like, debt and all that. It's like the same thing how, like, we're getting a lot of that. I mean, Reggie had to do that for his father, and she has to do it for Chadwick, and it's kind of like, I hope... I don't know, it's kind of annoying.
She doesn't do anything for him, because he's a piece of shit.
I mean, she doesn't, but, like, the writers are making it sound like she does, and I don't know. I don't really care much for that. I'm seeing more of Betty trying to,
I want to talk about that for a second.
Was it Betty and Tabitha?
I love Betty and Tabitha's friendship.
That was cool.
They became, like, friends, kind of, when they were trying to, like, find Jughead.
Which I find, in a way, it's kind of funny because it's like Jughead's ex and Jughead's soon-to-be new girlfriend. I find that very like weird in a way,
but their
same time it's funny. It's very funny.
I love their friendship.
And I don't know. It's
I
like
like how like Betty and.
In a way, does that like sabotage anything between Jughead and Tabitha? Because it's like Tabitha's friends with Jughead and like Tabitha's friends with like Betty now, and like and Betty showed Tabitha and I forget the other girl
Jessica.
And Jessica, like the message that Jughead sent, and it kind of like I feel like kind of turned Tabitha off of Jughead in a sense. I feel like maybe I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong because I feel like she still likes him and.
Also, like,
but Jughead leaving to New York, that was weird. It's like what are you going to find exactly? I mean, we're gonna get a little bit more of that in the next episode, but it's kind of like weird. I feel like they had nothing for him to do, so it's like, it's just make him leave Riverdale.
2 episodes like back into like.
It feels very weird.
Or 2 episodes back into like it being on TV, and I miss Jughead. I miss him so much.
It's very weird the way we jumped into the second half. It's like lost its momentum, and I'm finding it very hard to get back into it. I mean, I liked this episode way more than I liked last week's episode, as you guys know, and of course the other week before that. But this episode by far, anything with Archie a lot more in it, I'm down for it. But
even with all the singing with Cheryl and
I don't know
Kevin,
the singing with Cheryl and Kevin at the end. I don't. Again, I'm not a fan of the singing. I don't really care. I feel like it's so off. It's so off because now they're out of high school now, so it's a little weird.
I want to have a Kevin. I'm gonna have a Kevin. Okay.
Kevin and
No.
I thought he was dead.
Kevin goes to Fang's place and is like, well, I want to try and like fix everything.
Yeah, because Cheryl pepped him up.
And then like Fang is trying to like be cool about it.
I told you right away he had someone in there. It's the classic. What are you doing here? I was like, he has someone in there.
Fang's like trying to play it off like no one's there. He walks in and he sees Moose.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shocked because I thought he was dead.
Fangs and Moose are hooking up, and Kevin gets so. Seeing Kevin this is funny.
Well, Kevin was like, "Oh, it's weird because he's like, oh, it's gonna take me a minute to process, my ex-boyfriend and my
ex-boyfriend sleeping together.
Yeah, sleeping together, which." It shocked me because I thought Moose was dead. I think at one point he was alive. I think we ended up seeing him Jughead ended up saying, "Oh, you're alive" or whatever. And
that thing came back.
Yeah, I think he did. They did specify he was alive.
He came back. He came back when he was 13 things.
Yeah, so I guess so. Yeah, I guess in a way it's not really a surprise. Sometimes I forget a lot of what we had last season.
I love things, and I'm kind of pissed about things. I don't like Moose at all.
I could see at the end of the day, Fangs and Kevin getting back together. I could totally see it. I feel like it will get resolved by the end of the season. I could see it getting resolved.
I wonder if and this is
because Moose doesn't really stick around.
No,
that character, I don't think he's gonna stick around
anymore. Goes.
Yeah.
That character comes and goes, but I want to know what happened with Tony because we haven't seen her.
Yeah, that's a great question. Good pointing that out that we haven't seen her.
She did have a baby. So I do want in real life. So I want to see.
I mean, of course, yeah. They wanted to make it sometime so she could still, be with her. She had a daughter.
She had
a boy. Oh yeah, be with her son and stuff. So it makes sense that she would want to take some time. Which again, you don't need to always have her in the thing. So, but they of course specified, I guess where she was. I think. So I don't know.
With the whole white worm. Country crap.
Yeah, the white worm,
they had
ploy they were trying to do to bring in all the trackers to find the killer.
Betty had Alice take over what Tony was supposed to do because, Tony's not there.
Exactly. But what interests me the most was I was really worried when Betty got into the car with that guy. I was like, oh my God, why would you do this? I'm like, why? You have no gun, you have no nothing. And also, this even
Glenn's a bitch.
This even specifies to me more and even confirms my theory more that definitely Glenn, I would not be shocked, is the killer. Is the killer that is taking everybody and is the killer that is the trash bag killer. He's both. I would not be shocked if the trash bag killer and the killer that's been taking people are the same person. I would not be shocked.
No, because
I'm telling you, it's very this dude's sus. Sus.
We saw the guy who took Polly and it wasn't Glenn.
We didn't see his face. We didn't see their face. And we didn't. We know they had a creepy car, but we never saw the person's face. That's the mystery, and also it's the mystery we never saw the trash bag killer's face because his face was always masked. So the person could be doing both things. When he's masked to be the trash bag killer and when he takes people places, and like whatever, he could be both. We don't know. And the question is that if they're not both, then why haven't we been talking about the trash bag killer? Are we just going to ignore that? That's why I'm thinking they're both. They're one and the same. Because we've been focusing on this person now, and I'm thinking it's the same person. Mm-hmm. And they're leaving the crumbles of, okay, she left Betty, and then the sister went missing. And then that gives Glenn a reason to come to Riverdale, because he's obsessed with Betty. I have a feeling that dude is so sus. He's been sus from day one, and he's been taking her gun and her badge. He's definitely 100% a bad guy. I'm telling you. He is such a bad guy. He has the face of a bad guy. He acts like a bad guy. He is sus. He's totally gone. I'm telling you. I thought even Chick, when we met him, he was sus. I knew it.
I like Chick.
Something was wrong with that dude.
I like Charles either.
And Charles, no. I know when I see sus.
Well, I mean, when I met Charles, I didn't think he was a bad guy.
So I know you didn't. I knew he was a bad guy.
I didn't.
Same with even Charles when they got the real Charles, and I knew he was sus too. Well, you just never looked to him, a serial killer look to him.
Chick played said that he was Betty's brother.
I know, but I knew right away those. Charles, Chick, what's his face? The guy that's in the FBI. Glenn, I just forgot his name. Yeah, these characters, I know when they're sus, I know when they're bad. I'm telling you, that dude's a serial killer. He's either the trash bag or the truck picker-upper or both.
I think he is I'm going to agree with you on the truck, and I think, the...
Trash bag killer?
Trash bag killer.
I'm telling you, they're one and the same. I'm telling you.
I did trash bag killer.
Because how come we have not heard anything about... And how come... Think about it. He's automatically stopped doing things or whatever and wherever because we haven't been hearing anymore what he's been doing over there because it's him.
I think...
And he left that place. And things start happening in Riverdale when Betty leaves. Think about it. It started happening right when Betty came back. Is that dude. Is so that dude.
No, I think trash bag killer is Chadwick.
That's not Chadwick. No.
Chadwick.
No.
No.
So, it's not Chadwick. It's not Chadwick. The reason I'm saying that is because it's not. It's just not. Chadwick is stupid, and Chadwick is, and it's not him. And Veronica's been with him that entire time, and she would have known if he did some serial killer stuff. It's not him. It's not him. I'm telling you, no. It is that.
He kept stuff from her though.
But it's not. That's not. He's not a killer. I'm telling you. If you're right on that, I will give you a round of applause. I'm telling you, you're wrong. That makes no sense. He has no inkling to want to go to Riverdale and start picking up chicks in cars and start carving them up.
I didn't say.
There's no.
I didn't say that he was the trucker. I said he was the trash bag killer.
He couldn't have been the trash bag killer because he didn't live where Betty lived. Betty lived in where? Chicago or something? I forget where she lived. It wasn't New York either. It was somewhere else. So yeah, that couldn't have worked out because Chadwick was always with her, and he'd have to go across to some different place to go do that. It's not him. I'm just saying that it's very interesting to me. Also, I feel like they're starting Veronica and Reggie's love interest thing again. I feel like they're doing that again. I can already see it. It started out like that, and then they got together. And I could see maybe Archie going back with Betty again. I could see that happening. No. That's what I want. But it's like the writers keep recycling things. With, it started out the same way. Veronica and them worked together. Veronica and Reggie, they got together. Oh, and it's then that picked up, Betty and Archie type thing a little bit. And then they went back together again, Veronica and Archie. And it's I feel like we're recycling almost. And it's I'm happy Archie said the groundwork of, okay, I'm not doing anything with you until you get divorced. But it's how about she's not the one for you? It didn't work out before, and you're more connected to Betty, and you have more of a connection there, and you guys are literally one and the same. You always want to help people. You guys clearly love each other, and it's and you guys have been friends for years. That is the person you're supposed to be with. It's how are you? It's he keeps wanting to go back to the olden times when he had fun in high school, and he just can't. I don't know what it is. I understand it's how it is in the comics. He's loved Betty and he's loved Art and he's also loved Veronica, and it's almost he can't choose between which one. It's a clear choice here in the adaptation that they've made in the show that only one person is good for him and the other person needs to go. Clearly, I mean I don't understand how it's That's one thing the writers, when it's specifying, they're telling us that it never works out between Veronica and Archie. They're two different people. It does not work out. It doesn't work out. I would not want to be in a relationship like that either with Veronica. With what she goes through and how her father is, hell no. That's a red flag. I don't want to be a part of a relationship with a person that, like, has a killer of a father and, like, you know, she just can't stand to, I guess, you know, want to not talk to a dad that tries to murder her boyfriend and tries to, and kills people and, like, makes the town, like, I don't even know, lose its shit. Like, I don't understand that at all. So I would not, it says daddykins and weird stuff like that. So, you know, that's a whole different story. So, like, I would not, it just doesn't make any sense to me. The writers clearly are trying to say, oh, they belong together, but yet we're just going to mess around a little bit, have him not be able to think straight. It's like almost they sometimes make Archie without a brain, and that's kind of annoying to me.
It's annoying.
Because that's bullcrap.
The actor.
Because clearly any other person would be like, okay, it clearly doesn't work. I'm going to go here. Any same personality.
Archie, I'm gonna go off book here a little bit, but
yeah, for sure. I mean, we're kind of jumping around.
It's not like about the show, but it's about KJ Apa though.
What about KJ Apa?
I'm kind of irritated by this, but his girlfriend is pregnant. He's having a baby.
How's it? Why are you irritated?
I fantasize about marrying KJ Apa. So there.
I bet you a lot of girls do, but I bet you girls aren't angry about that.
I know. Have you met me?
Oh my god, that's true. My sister, actually, I can't. Yeah.
Because I'm not crazy.
Well, you said it for me. I didn't have to say it. You said it for me.
So I'm not crazy. So don't say I'm crazy. I'm not.
Okay. So yeah, literally, I don't know. I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was pretty good.
It was a good episode.
I definitely liked it better than the other two episodes. I'm looking forward to see where the rest of it.
It was a good episode, but I think Hiram's episode was better.
Let me know down in the comments below. Did you guys like Hiram's episode or this episode more? I'm gonna be honest. I did, as you guys know, I don't like Hiram. I didn't care for the episode. I didn't like Reggie, and that they literally those writers knew I didn't like those characters, and they made that episode. Like, oh, we know Zach does reviews on our episode. We know he doesn't like it. Let's just do. It's like no, those episodes were made way in advance, but it feels like they knew. I don't like either
Reggie.
of them.
I love Reggie and I love Hiram.
Even like Annie was just like after they did the cool montage with Veronica and Reggie, you know, getting the clients from, you know, Hiram. She's like, well, do you like Reggie now? I still don't like that dude. I still don't like him. Until he apologizes for what he did to Archie, it ain't happening, dude. I don't care. I don't care about your character. You keep flip-flopping and you flip-flop more than a quarter. Or more than a slinky. I'm talking like if slinkies do the thing down the steps, he flips flop more than that. Like he just, I don't even know. You can never tell what side he's on.
I like Hiram.
And I could totally see him like, telling Hiram, oh yeah, we took all your clients or something like that, and it was Veronica's fault or something. Like he'd do some bullshit.
No, he wouldn't.
I don't know. It's weird. You can never predict what Reggie's going to do.
I'm glad Reggie and his dad are like.
I haven't liked him since like season. Maybe 3.
They've changed Reggie too. Reggie,
I think it's like season 3.
Charles Milton wasn't Reggie in season 1. Ross Butler was.
He didn't come until I think season 2.
Who, Charles?
Yeah, was it him? Then the guy that's on.
Yeah, it's him.
He didn't come until like season 2, I think. Right? Yeah.
Ross Butler played Reggie in season
1. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
He came in season 2. Yeah.
Because Ross Butler played him in season 1.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really did like this episode. Again, I don't really care about Cheryl and her like cult she's made with her mom, Hermione.
No, Penelope,
whatever.
Hermione's
Penelope.
mom.
Yeah, Penelope. I just don't buy it. It feels very weird. Someone told me that like I guess in the comic books like this is Cheryl's way of getting into magic or something. I don't know. I feel like that's such a stupid thing because it's like I feel like it was so perfect to do it in the Griffins and Gargoyles time to do magic, bring them in and then bring in the Sabrina cast. That would have made more sense at that time. I feel like it's too late now because, of course, Sabrina's over now and it just wouldn't work out. I feel like it's dumb to find, like, you missed an opportunity and I don't want magic in it now. It's like, it's pointless. I don't even want to do it now. I think the perfect time was Griffins and Gargoyles, in my opinion. Because you're dealing with the board game with creepy things. That would have made more sense to do it then.
And
I just don't want to do it now.
And
it's
they're
too
talking
late.
about like Greendale, whereas Rick has to
Yeah, it's and they've talked about Riverdale and in Sabrina, and it's like too late now. I just don't want it. I don't care for it. Unless the cast would come back from Sabrina and do a crossover for like a thing, that would be cool. But I don't know.
Ross.
I think they said they would. I remember seeing something that Ross said he would if they ever did one. I don't know.
Ross
It should be very
Ross
interesting.
changes his mind.
Maybe, I don't know. But all I know is that
He's too busy being an uncle, so.
I don't know. Other than that, what did you like about the episode?
Just everything that I said about Betty and Tabitha being friends, and then, the Kevin and Fangs crap.
I don't know. This was just an okay episode, guys. I mean, I liked it a lot more than the past 2 episodes that we got since we started back up. I'm just waiting for, like, things to get crazy, and things like, I want to start seeing the serial killers again. Like, where the hell are they? Where are they? Can we at least, because I feel like the person that Betty caught is not the killer. And it's probably maybe another killer, or maybe it's just a pawn of the killer that actually is doing things. Also, the question is Polly alive? That's the real question.
I think she's dead.
I think she's kind of dead, too. I feel like that would also make more stakes, too, if they actually kill her off.
She can't be kind of dead. She's be dead, not kind of dead.
No, I'm saying I hope she's, like, she might, like, I don't know if she's dead. We don't know.
Oh, so you kind of think she's dead?
I kind of think she is dead. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I hope they do, because it gives stakes to the show, and it makes it so, like, okay, we're going to kill people off now. This killer's bad, this, and that. Oh, I don't know. I just want more stakes on the show. I want there to be more tension.
But it would be sad.
More, like, people. Like, I want to see more of the killers. They're going after them, and we see the killers and stuff. That'd be cool.
It'd be sad for a dog when Jupiter, because
I know, but, like,
their parents are dead.
It would, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's like we haven't heard from the killers and stuff, and we haven't seen their presence since before we went on break. You know what I mean? Like, that moment where we saw Betty being captured, like, being, captured by the trash bag killer. She's in the pit, and we see the trash bag killer up top, and you see Betty, like scared. I want more moments like that. Like, with the killer and stuff. We need to feel the killer and feel the tension, feel the threat. We need to feel that, and I haven't felt it. I mean, we keep seeing... I don't know. I just want more of that. I feel like I hope we get more... Because we're already, this is our 3rd episode in. I'm hoping we either get in the next episode or the next episode after that. If we're not in there yet and we haven't heard anything or seen anything yet, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. It's like the first half of the season was great. The second half is starting very slow, and I don't know. I don't know if people are picking up that vibe. I just think it's dragging a little bit, and it's like, oh my god. I feel like these long breaks are killing people. Like, It's literally killing me, the breaks. It's like it's making people fall off shows when the people take breaks for so long. I understand I think they had to because of COVID, and they had to take a second, and then they started. I feel like maybe that's why.
They had to get to the mid-season.
Exactly, and it's like ever since what happened, it's like these long breaks are making people fall off shows.
Legacies.
It's like, I don't know. It takes people a long time because it's like when you leave a cliffhanger and it's like, oh, you have to wait 3 weeks until we're back, or a month or something. It makes people forget that it's on. It makes people feel like, oh, you had me here at the hype moment, and then it's just we started slow. It's like the train took off, and we've hit a complete other stop, yeah. And something went out, and we're just slowly going.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. I hope we pick things back up quick.
Mm-hmm. And
I hope we're not just going to have Archie see things the rest of the season. I don't want that either. Because it's like, I don't see what that's going to do for that character.
Mm-hmm.
And there has to be a reason, okay, why, and this, and that. I really want them to do his story justice and whatever they're trying to do here. Because I don't know where that can go.
Yeah.
I don't want them making it oh, he's insane, he needs to go somewhere. I don't want that. I don't want them to do that with that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. I just hope the writers are smart about what they're going to do with his plot line. And so I don't know.
Other than that, this was a great episode. I liked it.
Yeah. But, guys, I guess, let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know, do you guys prefer this episode over the 3 other episodes we had, or 2?
2.
The 2 other episodes we've had previously. And also, let me know if you guys understand what I'm talking about. We started so strong, and it's kind of hitting a slow drag. It's taking a minute to take off. Let me know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And also, just let me know what was your favorite part about this episode, and where do you think things are going to go. Also, let me know, do you guys think my theory is right about, I always forget his name. What's his name?
Glenn.
Glenn being the trash bag and this truck person. I think he's one and the same. I think that's because, I mean, we haven't heard from the trash bag. And I think the reason that we haven't heard from the trash bag is because that dude left the place that when Betty left, he left too. And it's like, and that's when he started doing stuff from Riverdale. And that's why maybe he took Betty's sister because he hates her for leaving him. That's why he's been obsessed with her and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a theory. I could be wrong. It sounds pretty strong though. I think it's that right. It feels like so Riverdale and so the writers that my theory is definitely correct. And they're trying to like, because it's, think about it. Anybody close to Betty usually turns to be a killer. Chick. Charles. This dude, I could totally see him be both one and the same and take Polly. How? It is so known and repetitive, these writers, and they keep recycling things, I'm telling you. They're doing it with Veronica and Reggie. They're starting to do it again. I bet you they're going to get together. I bet you. Because Archie's probably not going to be into it anymore. They're going to get together again.
That'd be awkward.
Watch me not be wrong, and I'm going to
laugh.
That'd
be awkward?
I'm going to laugh. And that will really make my point that they recycle things a lot. And that's exactly what they've been doing. I need something to spice this up. I needed to skyrocket back up again. I need to go fast again. I need this train to take off. But guys, that was our review of episode
13.
Okay, episode 13 of us being back on break. No, I meant like episode 4 of our like second part.
No.
This is 3, right? Mm-hmm. Of episode 13. Guys, we will see you guys next Wednesday. Let me talk to us down in the comments below. Let us know how you're feeling about the season since it's come back in the second part of the season since break. But without further ado, we're gonna end this video here. Hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.